This is your weekly trip to paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi. Paradise, Louisiana is also brought to you by Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, IMCO, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome to this week's edition of Paradise, Louisiana. I'm Gary Risponi, and yeah, I'm by myself, but but we got a lot of news. We got a lot of stuff that was sent in. Some of my news coming up, and even the fishing report, I don't know if it's going to hold through when this flood comes down. So we're going to do it. I think we're going to visit Chas again, and we're going to fish down south fishing adventures with Perry Baez. So stay tuned. You're watching Paradise, Louisiana. We're coming to you from Pelican Sports TV.
Peyton Murphy. I trust him.
Very respectful.
Very professional.
Reliable.
Very knowledgeable.
You can't ask for nothing better than that.
Choosing the right lawyer is an important decision. Visit murphylawfirm.com or call me, Attorney Peyton Murphy, 928-8800.
I've been asking him to change the oil for months now, and he never did. So I finally just went to Benny's. They even washed my car for free. And you know what? It was amazing. Yeah, I left Benny's and got home before Rob even knew I was gone.
Benny? Who the heck is Benny?
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
Peyton Murphy. I trust him.
Very respectful.
Very professional.
Reliable.
Very knowledgeable.
You can't ask for nothing better than that.
Choosing the right lawyer is an important decision. Visit murphylawfirm.com or call me, Attorney Peyton Murphy, 928-8800.
Guys, Perry Barris here with Down South Fishing Adventures TV. I'm heading out in my SCB, small custom boat, and let's go see what we go catch. Last time I caught a red and a couple of bass. Water's kind of low a little bit, and looks like it's actually cleaning up as I go down the canal here. Not too bad. Let's see what we go get, guys. Y'all stay tuned. Just got a nice little bass right here. Yeah, about maybe, I don't know, 3/4 of a pound, almost a pound. But not bad fishing right here. Let's go ahead and just let him go. There we go. Let's get some more. There we go. Nice little bass. Well, if it was lucky the Irish, I'm definitely not Irish, but I tell you what, I'm glad I came out today. It's a beautiful day. It's a little windy, but not too bad. Oh, he inhaled that. Ooh, I didn't get it. There we go. Nice little 3/4 pound bass. Not bad. Huh? See if we catch some more, guys. Pick this one up. They're all like cookie cutters. They're all like almost a pound. They're pretty though. And I've noticed like I'm starting to catch them right here in this little nook right here where it's kind of like trapped. All the bait's getting trapped because this grass is so thick right now, and all the currents coming from this canal blowing it in. So that tells you the fish are wind blown bank. All right, let's let this one go. All right, guys, I just snagged this crab just to show you how beautiful this crab is. See how it's brown like that on the bottom? I mean, it's gonna be heavy. He feels kind of heavy. And this whole area here is just a big estuary for these crabs to come in and lay their eggs and bust. And they get bigger like this, and then they swim out the Lake Pontchartrain. And that's how we get these big, beautiful blue crabs here in Louisiana. Let's let this guy go, because he's kind of lucky, because I've seen probably about 15 of these, and that's a good eating right there. Very good eating. And the price of crabs right now is kind of high. So let's let him go this way. Maybe he'll swim. Here he goes. Oh, one jumped in the boat. There you go. The bass were running kind of thick in the wintertime. And as it got heated up, kind of switched around. The trout are starting to go into the bays in cuts like this. A few bass and a couple of reds so far, so that's not bad at all, especially where I'm at too. Slap red. Oh yeah, beautiful red fish here. Nice red fish. It's the biggest one I caught in a long time in this little boat. I'll tell you what. It's dinner time. All right, guys. I think this concludes this episode of Down South Fishing Adventure TV. I'm Hills Perry Barris.
Peyton Murphy. I trust him.
Very respectful.
Very professional.
Reliable.
Very knowledgeable.
You can't ask for nothing better than that.
Choosing the right lawyer is an important decision. Visit murphylawfirm.com or call me, Attorney Peyton Murphy, 928-8800.
I've been asking him to change the oil for months now, and he never did. So I finally just went to Benny's. They even washed my car for free. And you know what? It was amazing. Yeah, I left Benny's and got home before Rob even knew I was gone.
Benny? Who the heck is Benny?
For the thirsty, for those who hang out in packs, for heroes, for sidekicks, for those who see the glass half empty, for those who see it half full, for those on the right, for those on the left, for those with nicknames, for those with curves, for people that cycle, for people that recycle, for BFFs, for frenemies, for those with style, for lovers, for families, for big families, for everyone.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. And look, I want to give you a report from the Louisiana Youth Bass Nation. The Bayou Sinet qualifier. This is just the junior results. I don't know whether I lost the other ones, but this came in. It's at the end of March, so here we are in the middle of April. So it might be old news, but still I got to do it. And them kids do a great job out there in Bayou Sinet. It's always a tough place to fish. So let me pull it up and read it to you off my phone, where they sent it to me by email. It said they had the top teams. I'm trying to read it, and the thing then got light. Yeah, there was Reese Forbes and Mason Grantham of the Junior Southwest Bassmaster Denham Springs, and they put out a 5-fish limit in their boat to take the top spot. They fished that day. They finished that day with with only 5.78 pounds, but it was enough in them 5 fish. And a 1/6 bass. Congratulations. Second place was teammates Junior Southwest Bassmasters, also from Denham, Cole Watkins and Luke. It said they had enough for second place, but they had the first place big bass. Let me go now. Third place, that was Hunville team of Bryce Poche and Drake Foret, and they had 4 fish limit. They finished fourth. In the fourth place was the junior division. Went to another. Looked like they wiped them out, man. The Junior Southwest Bassmasters came on a good show with Brantley, Broussard, and Rhett Henry. Now, they said rounding out the top 5 was yet another. They looked like took 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5. Junior Southwest Bassmaster. Case, Nobile, and Nathaniel and Watts, they come in 5th. So they're proud of these kids. I'm still thanks Tommy Abbott. I want you to come on and talk about what's coming up in the new year, the summer, and you do a final thing about how the whole year went last year. So Tommy, I know you have a hard time you doing this, and these weekends are full, but Tommy, thank you again for sending all this, and do your best to try to get it back in there, okay? He also sent some pictures. Thank y'all for again keeping in touch. And any of the other bass clubs around the state, these high school bass clubs, if you got a good trip or just in your local tournaments, don't forget Gary at ParadiseLouisiana.com. Let me give y'all a little bit more information. I'm always telling you we're coming from Pelican Sports. That's the studio. That's where we've been taping. Sometimes we go on location, but they don't want to go to and put it out. It's also on Cox now. We're no longer on YourView, but the Cox cable companies around there, they carry Pelican Sports TV. And also Pelican Sports TV is on AT&T and other cable companies around the state. You can put them up on them. And then we on YouTube. So in a lot of these shows now, you see it as social media. Keeps us in front of people. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it on, if you got smart TV, you can put it up. And sometimes when I'm traveling and everything, that's where I watch it on the phone. So just want to remind y'all, we got, right now we're still working on our sponsors, and we're trying to get out there. And but let me give you some news before I'm gonna go to Fish Report last. Now, they were talking about, I've been telling you about my camp for sale in Slidell. And I'm telling you, I'm not just saying this because I'm trying to sell that camp. But I wish could have got into buying right now, and my grandkids were using it like they used to. But I'm traveling all over the state. I got some procedures I've been doing, so it's just sitting there. But I'm telling you what, all them people down there, all the captains, and some of that might change a little bit with the river being up and if they open the spillway. But now I'm going to tell you this right now. It's still a great buy. And the realtor, if you go by there, it's called ABEK, A-B-E-K, the realtor. And the realtor handles him, my boyhood friend, Harold Lambert. You call over there, let them show you. You'd be surprised. We did a lot of remodeling. It's a beautiful place. And the location is unmatched. 7 species of fish off my deck, besides crabs. And if you watch down south fishing adventure, you see them canals down there, and when that grass, you go up and down them subdivision canals and catch bass, flounder. And like I said, I've had some friends of mine, I let them use it. I told them where to fish, put a spinnerbait on, you ain't have to go nothing else. Hey, maybe sometime you might go with a plastic bait, but they catch 7 species of fish, saltwater and freshwater, in that canal, right there where it's Salt Bayou, where I'm fishing, where my camp is. So I'm giving that plug. Now, on the calendar, Swow Fest, the big 27th annual, is coming up June the 4th through the 7th. Also, Catholic High, the alumni tournament is going to be there the same week. So you can do both, okay? You better remember now, we're getting in June, you got your license coming up, and you need to get your ROLP, the Recreational Offshore Landing Permit. So it's due. All right. Then I'm seeing they have some stuff coming up. They call it a Seymour. It's a coastal selected from these contractors at Chandelier Island, the restoration project. And Weeks Marine is the contract. So that's going to get it. Perry Barras, now, that's what I'm going to come up. Now, y'all saw that fish. I'm going to tell you, Perry's talking to you a little bit too more than what you're saying, but he's telling you, you can see the bait he's using. And same thing with Chaz. When Chaz and them show you something, they show you everything. You can pick out where they do. And you can go to either one of them guys got websites, and they're on YouTube, and you can look them up. So that's just it. I mean, the other news we got, let me see now. We got one. This is a few down. Oh, the Ladies Cocoa Classic. That's the 10th year anniversary. That's probably July 18th weekend. They're going to have cook-offs and everything, and the classic, and so many prizes, and it'll be a festive time, live music and everything. So this is the time of year, summer, and you headed down to the coast, all over the coast. You're going to have a good time. You can bring your friends from out the country or out the state and bring them down and show them. Let's showcase Louisiana. You can go to our Lieutenant Governor, his office. He's got that thing. He's highlighting everything. So that's the news. When we come back, I'm going to have the Berkeley Abu Garcia Fishing Report.
Peyton Murphy. I trust him.
Very respectful.
Very professional.
Reliable.
Very knowledgeable.
You can't ask for nothing better than that.
Choosing the right lawyer is an important decision. Visit murphylawfirm.com or call me, Attorney Peyton Murphy, 928-8800.
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
Peyton Murphy. I trust him.
Very respectful.
Very professional.
Reliable.
Very knowledgeable.
You can't ask for nothing better than that.
Choosing the right lawyer is an important decision. Visit murphylawfirm.com or call me, Attorney Peyton Murphy, 928-8800.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana, Berkeley Abu Garcia Fishing Report. Now, let me tell you now, this fishing report is subject to change in the next few days, and maybe not too soon. We're trying to see, but if you watch all the news reports with the river coming up fast, it's going to be at flood stage a little bit later this week. And in some areas up the river right now, they're already in flood stage, but they're still debating on whether they're going to open the Bonacera spillway first. And that's with real concern to all the captains that have been catching a tremendous amount of fish. A lot of reports I'm getting right now, the Pearl River is already very muddy, and they've been having a hard time where they've been catching fish. But the reports I got all week, you go to Facebook, you can see it. They're still killing the fish out there. Mike Brantley, they had their normal Good Friday little get together with all the captains. Had about 20 or 30 people in 4 or 5 boats, and they just loaded the dock over there at the Point Marina, and it was just unbelievable. You go on you go on Facebook and you can see it. And all them captains are just hammering. And I'll remind y'all, I'm going to be this coming Wednesday night, I'm going down there to my camp, but I'm scheduled to go fishing Tuesday. Now, it's supposed to rain all this coming week, and it's supposed to light up toward the weekend, but if they don't open their locks during the week, I still expect to be catching a lot of fish because I'm going with Mike Brantley's daddy, Mr. Larry, and he's another one. They just hammering those fish over there. I didn't talk to Dudley, but I talked to Mike Gallo, and Mike was telling me that when he can get out and the weather ain't too bad and the people don't cancel because of the weather, he says he's having no trouble catching fish. But they're all still leery. Now, in the long run, sometimes that when they open that spillway, it helps in that fresh water, but that's all debatable. And that's the same thing they're talking right now. You better keep your eyes and your mind on what's going on right now with the coastal restoration, okay? There's a lot of money being moved around and still things and people changing. People that have been against it, some of them are changing over and starting to see the benefit. And then some of the people that that's been against it are also starting to convince some of the people that were for it. So keep it up, and let's keep what's hard in our mind. What's best for the state, what's best for the future right now, especially our kids and grandkids. So, and if you had an Easter holiday there, you had all your kids and grandkids, you know how important, outdoors is to us. A lot of things that are important. Okay, before I went on the air, by the way, we always talking about death. I see, we lost Pope Francis. We need to pray for all our religious leaders, especially the Christian leaders right now. They were all giving their messages out, and it was really unique the way he gave the Easter message, and then you wake up the next morning and you thought you were going to see the replay, and he's announcing his death. So may God rest his soul and bless him. And This asks him when he's up there to pray for all of us. Now, let's go. Let me talk a little bit about the fishing report. The Chaffelau Spillway is coming up. I am getting nothing there. Well, I am getting this Lake Verret area. People are still catching fish. They're catching catfish. They're still night crawlers still the best bait. I thought I'd be hearing about the brim, but I ain't seen nobody. I guess they don't want to tell me that. They might be like Chris Macalusa. They had that beautiful string of crappie, sac-a-lait, and he tell you how he called me, showed the bait, but he wasn't going to give out the lake. I guess he didn't want to be too crowded because everybody's asking me. Every time I go to the store, I'm in Walmart, one of the bait shops, they said, where the sac-a-lait? Where the sac-a-lait? And I guess they don't have no trouble. You can check with all the captains. Pontchartrain, the whole place in Pontchartrain, either the bridges, the Mystico, all them down there. Now, that's going to have some changes. But right now, if you heard they ain't opened it yet, and then when they do open, they might do some test openings. So, but that's still all left to the Army Corps engineers, and I can't tell you any more right now, but I will keep you posted on it. And I'm sure you go to your local news channels because they've been doing a great job of posting right now. Up north of us, people still having storms and tornadoes, so we need to put them in our prayers. But we know what it's like to have storms and tornadoes and coastal storms. And we just have to keep visiting and keep praying. Ask God for the protection. Ask these guys to do that. I'm going to say one more time. Chaffelau Spillway is out right now. okay? But when it starts falling, it's going to fall fast. You watch what I'm telling you. And even when it's high, you're going to find that water clearing up in the back of them dead-end canals, and that water coming out of the drains. It's the thing, you go in the landings are going to be full. So you get ready. Sometimes we get 3 of those falls. We used to get one late February because I remember the basketball playoffs, in the high school basketball playoff, and I'm listening on the radio, seeing Redemptors, Baton Rouge High, all our local teams were doing in the top 20, the top 24, whatever you call it. And we watching them all the time. And then that same time of year, come April, we'll get some of the rains will stop. April will have a fall. They might last 2 weeks, and we catch fish. Then it came up and wouldn't go back down to July, around the 4th of July weekend. I catch myself trying to make up my mind, well, I'm going to a family picnic, 4th of July, I go to Chapel Spillway and catch those fish down in Pigeon, in Little Pigeon. So that's it, Chapel Spillway. All the lakes up north I'm hearing things from, Lake Concordia, Lake Bruin, all them other ones, them people right now, they're still catching fish. Sometimes they fish in piers, sometimes they fish in the trees. But they're not sending me the right now here. Here's what I call what I do on bait. I just know from through the grapevine that those lakes are getting. False River again it's unbelievable what they're catching. Chinkapin run that we used to fish, I not heard nothing. I ain't had a chance to go myself. I would love to go to the North Flats right now. And if I could find that shell bottom, I know there got to be chinkapin on a fishing grass shrimp. You can fish in grass fish on a drop shot rig or even a Carolina rig, but most is drop shot. So that's what I'm saying. That's going off of memory. That's not firsthand. So if you got any other questions, if you got a good fishing report, share it with us. And I'm going to get out of here, and I hope Chris got enough time to show you everything. Don't forget, Swofest is coming up. They're taking registration. You better book you some places to stay, because they're going to fill it up, especially with the Catholic Eye Luminar Rodeo in the same week. So get ready. One more time. God protect Louisiana. Pray to us. Pray for us up there in heaven. All the ones we lost, I know that's where you're at. Just say a prayer for us. We'll see y'all next week.
This is your weekly trip to paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi. Paradise, Louisiana is also brought to you by Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, IMCO, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.